Hi everyone, hope you're well. I'm in a park in Bournemouth. I've just been on my third weekend visit to the sea and just looking for a quiet place to do this video and came across this nice little park. So might be a bit of background noise, but I hope it's okay today. So yeah, the beach here is nice. It actually felt like the coldest of the three beaches I've been to, but it's very clean, quite a lot of seaweed at the moment, but it's really long, so it's not hard to find a little place to yourself. So I do recommend coming down here. Nice easy beach to get to, just 2 hours from London on the train. Okay, so I'm having a good weekend. Today's been really nice, and so was the protest yesterday. I put up a separate video with a little bit of footage from that. I'd been in two minds whether to go. I felt like the energy at them and that sense of purpose had been dropping off a bit. But actually the day was really energetic and people very vocal and positive. And it stayed in central London, which I think makes a difference. So that was really enjoyable as well. And you'll see I made another video on the scaffolding of Westminster. So just a reminder, this is the Earth Star chakra of the planet. Westminster is the center of that. And what happens in this city triggers and influences things around the world, for better or worse. But I feel like at the moment with that scaffolding of Big Ben, it is for better. So do watch for the rest of May and June some positive developments in relation to freedom around the world. I think it's really time for that now. So a few things I wanted to mention today. We had the eclipse last Monday. How was it for you? It was, the psychic energy was very strained, I felt. Could just be me, because it was very close to my ascendant, so I knew I was going to feel it. But it felt very strained and very draining last week, and I did sense that harsh energy. But it's shaken things up, shaken things loose to develop a bit more over the next 6 months, like I said in the last video, in whichever area of your life needs it. So let's see how things pan out. There is still some of that eclipse energy around, so that will fade out, I should think, over the next week or so. But if you're feeling things get a bit heavy and stagnant, if you can't get to the sea like I have to swim in, watch a video of the sea, take salt into the shower and just rub it on your skin and through your hair and rinse it out. And that's very cleansing as well. That will lift your energy and help you through. Other thing I wanted to talk about is the Hanged Man card. I'd pulled a few cards yesterday morning before I went out to the protest. The first few I felt were just messages for me, but the Hanged Man reversed felt a bit broader. So normal Hanged Man, when it's not reversed, is about being stuck and unable to move, but not passive, like he's got one foot tied up, he's hanging upside down and the other leg's in a triangle, and he has a halo of light around his head to show the thinking and the reflection that he's doing despite being stuck. So with that reversed, I feel like it's still the Hanged Man. We're still not fully free, but it's like a gate has been opened and is ready to move through. And during that stuck time, the plan you're able to formulate, reflected by that light around your head, you're ready to go with it. So it's a shift in that stuck energy, definitely. So I think that ties in with moving through the eclipse as well. Okay, what else did I want to say today? Oh, the other thing I want to talk about was this idea of resonance, when people use the word resonance and vibration and vibe, and what it means to me. So with the idea of resonance, I think everything is made of energy and it has a frequency it vibrates at. So I've talked about the levels of consciousness before as well, Hawkins levels of consciousness, and that this ties in with that as well. So everything vibrates at a frequency, that's its vibe, and it can be a person, a living thing, places have a frequency as well. And, you know, for everything, including people, your frequency fluctuates, but you tend to have a base level. Now, what's happened for a lot of us over the past 2.5 years is our frequency has changed, and for most of us it's gone a lot higher, and we won't necessarily want to, now that we can, you know, not completely in some places, but we can go back to normal. You may not resonate with particular people the way you did before. You may not resonate or want to go to the same places or do the same things because you've changed or they've changed. And it's not necessarily that your views on everything are different. They could be the same, but yeah, if you have that slightly uncomfortable feeling that it just doesn't feel right for you anymore, going somewhere or doing something or particular people, it is probably in relation to yours or theirs or both frequency changing, and that's a sign of growth. And it doesn't mean you don't see them anymore, but it may just feel different. So I felt I needed to mention that today. Okay, so have a good week, everybody. I should be back next weekend. I'm going to post a link to a song by Fammy Gao. It's a piano piece called War Song. It's very nostalgic, really nice piece of music, because I read a quote yesterday that said memories have a soundtrack. So I wonder if listening to this will bring up anything for you. And that's it. So I'll talk again next weekend. Bye everyone, and take care.